Hi. Okay, first thing, oh my god, so I just recorded 2 of these videos. Both times my computer decided that its hard drive was too full. Or no, not the hard drive, the startup disk. Like, thanks. So, this is my 3rd time doing this. 3rd time's the charm, right? So, okay. First of all, I made a little list of things so this time I don't forget halfway through what I'm talking about, but I probably still will. Wanted to update. I've actually been doing pretty well. Haven't been pulling my hair out too much, like, at all. And I think it's because I went on vacation. It wasn't like a super really real vacation, but I went up north with, a friend of mine and his family and another friend of ours, and then some other friends of ours were up there, like in the vicinity of where we were at, and it was just a grand old time. And anyways, the whole time I was there, I wore my extensions 24/7, and I think that this prevented me from pulling my hair. So now that I'm back home, I'm like semi back home, like I'm home today. Tomorrow I won't be home though, like, cause we're going up north, like a different up north area, and I had to come back, cause I had a meeting, and like, turns out the meeting wasn't today though. Anyways, I haven't taken my Adderall today, as you can probably tell. So which brings me to my next thing. First, I wanted to apologize. Speaking of Adderall, that brings me to my next thing. Sorry, I realize I'm just like, woo, jumping from subject to subject. So, wanted to apologize. Really cute girl whose name is escaping me right now, brown hair, from New York, like not from New York, but she's in New York. I don't know if she's originally from there. With Trich, she posted a video and she asked about medication in Trich, and I commented and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a video, blah blah blah, but then I never did. Sorry. So this is the video. I am on medication, like a million different medications. Well, not a million, 3. I'm just this great psychological cocktail of despair. I have ADD, trichotillomania, insomnia, anxiety, depression. I just like more for your money with me. So anyways, I take medication. I take Lexapro for my anxiety and depression. I take Roserum for insomnia, and I take Adderall XR for ADHD. I was going to say for Adderall. And in my experience, medication has really helped me out. And I think it's because I would never say that my trich is caused by stress. However, trich is enabled by stress, and it's because when I get stressed out, I think about other stuff. I think about what I'm stressed out about. And then I'm not thinking about not pulling my hair. So, the medication helps me with that. And then the other thing, Adderall, helps me a lot. And I think, this is just my opinion, and I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a therapist or any thing, but I have trichotillomania, and I've had it since I was like really little. I think from what I've observed from people, anybody with trichotillomania should consider getting checked out for ADD or ADHD. Oh my god, the phone's ringing. I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to let it ring. So, we'll just ignore it. And there's the answering machine. So, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so, Adderall, ADHD. I have noticed from like videos, etc., of people with trich that we have a lot of tendencies that are really symptomatic of ADHD. For example, we are often perfectionists. We have the ability to focus on very, 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 very small details. We are very detail oriented. And then here's the big, like this is big. When you have ADD or ADHD, a huge part of it, a lot of times, is you focus on one thing. Whether you want to or not, it is not a choice that you make. You don't choose what you want to focus on. You might focus on something that you may enjoy, but you know that you should be focusing on something else, i.e. pulling your hair, and you cannot get out of that trance. This is ADHD. That's it. I can't say it clearly. I can't diagnose you. But if you know what I'm talking about, like if you know, you get into that trance, and we all want to deny it. We all want to say all the time we don't even realize we're doing it, because yeah, at first we don't. We don't realize we're pulling out our hair, but there are times when we're like, shit, I just pulled out my hair. And then you're like, I shouldn't do this. Yeah, but, you know, we do that, and that's so much like ADHD. I cannot even tell you. So, today I didn't take my Adderall, so I'm really like all over the place. But, I think that it is something you should definitely look into. Anyone with trich should look into being tested for ADHD and possibly getting on some medication for that, but only if you're doing this alongside treatment, like with a therapist, with a psychiatrist, with good doctors. You want a doctor that is good, and if your doctor is not constantly trying to get you off of your medication, they're not a good doctor. They should constantly be trying to say, okay, is there any way that you think you could reduce your dose? Is there any way that we could do this with a smaller amount of medication? Do you want to try going a week without your medication, etc., etc., etc.? They should be trying to do this because ultimately the goal is to have you treated and cured, not under constant treatment. So, anyways, I'm really fortunate. I have that kind of doctor and therapist. But yeah, that's my spiel on medication and ADHD and trich and all those wonderful things that go along with it. So, if there are any questions, just let me know. I've been doing this a really long time, so I have a lot of experience in the field. I hope that everyone is doing really well and that you're all enjoying your summer. And it's almost over, but not quite yet. So, yeah, I really hope that everybody's doing well and that you're enjoying life, and I don't know, hope that you're happy. That's the most important thing. The most important thing isn't the hair on your head, it's how happy you are. Remember that, because sometimes I forget, and that's like my little mantra. So, yeah, hope that everybody is doing super fine.